Right, I'm just having a walk, bit of a walk. I've just finished a long day. I'm just going on a walk for a little moment here down this road. I wanted to go another way, but I'm going to go this way for a moment. I want to just say, really, basically, what can I say? Just as I always say, health's the most important thing. I'm kind of really, as such, I'm just making this video for the sake of it, we could say. Just to have like a little walk and a talk for a moment. But I will say this, okay, health is important. I tell you, it's really important to get a good sleep each night. But if it wasn't for my training and my martial arts training and the basic exercise every day, if it wasn't for that, I couldn't cope with what I have to go through. You know what I mean, Mum? You get people, as I say, so there are people that just do a little bit of exercise here and there. We're talking different ages. And I'm going to say this, okay? It's good to even get a little walk when you can. I'm not going running or jogging or anything like that these days. I don't, I mean, it is good to do some. But I'm just saying, whatever you do, whatever you do. But you don't need to be spending like money like that to go to some fancy gym or something, and all that. I mean, you can if you want to use the equipment and stuff, but you can do a bit of exercise at home and keep yourself in great shape. It's amazing how, with discipline and by making it a regular routine, like a daily thing it is for me, literally daily, it will just give you that power. You've got to train even when you don't want to do it. For your fitness, your blood flow in your body, your breathing, and it shows itself to you. It just shows itself to you, It shows itself to you. It shows itself to you. It really does. Through the physical, it will show itself to you in the physical, in the body. And for me, it's come from a life, from all those years since I was 12, and I'm currently 41 almost. But doing martial arts training and going through different workout routines. I'm going to head back in that direction now, as I say. But by keeping that up, doing that all the time on a daily basis, I'm saying just the exercise part, just like the actual exercise itself, that right there is the thing. I'm thinking we'll go that. We'll continue. Let's continue that one. Let's go. Let's continue down. I'm going to walk down this way. I was going to head back, but let's have a bit more of a walk for a moment. Okay. But basically, I'm just saying, right, by going through the routines under different teachers in different schools, dojos, whatever you want to call it, I've followed, as I say, different people over the years in my training to do different kinds of workouts that are all, as I say, disciplined and geared towards a couple of different things. Certain things are geared towards different kinds of training in those specific martial arts systems, and other ones, the other aspect, the other part of it is just to what those particular teachers or trainers found right for them or good for them in training, per se, for their own, whether they found it for their own reason, for their own reasons. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is the point I'm trying to say to you is, you get into certain routines, right? The same as being lazy, getting into a lazy routine, But the point I'm trying to say to you is, you've got to keep it up and make it so that it's not something that you want to do. It's something like it's doing, like when you think of it for some kind of reason or not. You're going to make it specifically something that becomes you. That becomes you. You know what I'm saying? You train it so that it's part of you, and you become it. It becomes you. Now, hold on. I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, with me, when I was younger, I was never per se. When I was younger, I was never actually some fitness fanatic or anything. I've never have been throughout my whole life. I've never been like a fitness or some, one like that. I'm not even the strongest person or anything like that, But what it was is the training that I underwent in those different schools. I pushed myself through them because we were made to do it. Because, those particular teachers in those schools made us do certain workouts to prepare us for the martial arts training. And they were specifically built for that, to, develop you in your martial arts, in that system, every aspect of it. Now, the thing is, the part I'm trying to say is, okay, is, hold on. The part I'm trying to say to you is, those kinds of, as I say, routines might not be right for you, might not be right for you specifically, or at certain times in your life. So what I've done is I've been through certain different kinds of discipline, and then what I've done is I've developed my own training as well by taking what I feel is benefiting me in terms of the training in general in those different specific systems and styles, okay. And then also we'll go this way, and then in the fitness and the physical health and fitness too. Well, on a bridge right here, I'll show you the nighttime view of the bridge here. The bridge is right here. Excuse me. On the bridge, get a little view for you guys on this bridge here. The traffic, cars in traffic, my goodness, trying to get to where they're going. Over this side here. I'm just saying that it's good to just get a bit of exercise. You can just go for a walk like I'm doing right now. Every little bit's good. There's older people that sometimes go out for a walk and they wish that their bodies were in better shape like they was when they were younger. I'm nearly 41. I'm going to be 41 next month. Next month I'm going to be 41. Very soon, and it's like I'm 40 now. It's amazing to say I'm 40. I'm going to be 41. And I don't feel the same as I did when I was 20. However, I'm going through my age, through the 20s and the 30s, up to 40. It's pretty amazing. It is still the mind, I'd say. Well, look in that building up there. There's a building up there with some really big screen up there in the window, so that we can see that. We'll do some more exploring and stuff when we get a chance. When it's cooler weather too. The sun's setting over there. Excuse me. Please excuse me. But yeah, I'm trying to watch this. People making funny noises. I thought a dog got hit by a car or something. Someone's kid squealing, I think, or someone. It's either a young person or an old person squealing away. A man or woman, don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go back down here. I think I can go this way, can't I? Hold on. I could go back down that way the way I came. I'll go back down this way. Shall I? Yeah, I'll go this way. But I'm just saying, okay. No, I'll go back down the way I came. But what I'm trying to say, okay, is this. The routines, okay? Your routine of working out, it's not just a routine. So I'm trying to say, it can't be just a routine. You have to feel it in your body. how you feel. It has to be a routine, but it's got to be something that becomes part of you. It's how you train and how you take care of your physical and mental state is what you'll be. That is what you'll be. And that's what kind of energy you'll have in whatever you do or are trying to, how you go through this life. So we're going to go straight through the park again. But yeah, So the point is, the main point I'm trying to say is, when I was younger, I didn't feel it as much in me, but I was actually in much better shape, like in a lot of ways. But now I'm not in the same amount of health that I used to be in, fitness-wise, per se either. But at the same time, let's go this way through the trees or through the forest here, kind of thing. But at the same time, I also feel better in a lot of ways now, strength-wise. And you go through different kinds of amounts, different kinds of aspects of it, parts of the training. Going through training in martial art, training in general. It trains you in many, many ways. Conditions you. I'm telling you, you've got to get it all in. The breathing, my God, hold on. The breathing, the blood flow, the chi, you know what I mean? Energy. Your balance, your endurance, all that stuff, it's all there. Coordination, strength. You start to learn about your body, especially as you go through life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm older, I'm 41, so I'm not 20 anymore. But at the same time, it develops you. When you train for so many years, you do get a certain level of conditioned type strength. The roots, I'll put it that way. So I've learned a lot through the structure of training different martial arts. So not only the fitness of what you need for that, but the fitness level in general, the strength in yourself. And it's helping me get through my life. So I've taken different things and amounts of different routines and from what I've learned, as well as the martial arts in general. I like the fitness as well as martial arts. It's all become like one as well, martial arts as exercise, and then and then exercises and stuff that are the power like in you. And it's what it keeps me going. It's what keeps me back blasting on. And in my daily life, I'm not, as I say, the toughest, strongest person. So in my daily life, mentally and physically, back then in the past and now. But as I'm older, I see it more. You see more things as you get older. You see more clearly, and you learn more. It's like it's given me a certain kind of a power, I say, to pull myself through the darkest, longest, darkest days. I'll put it that way. I mean, toughest, fucking rough shit days. I mean, it just pulls you. It helps you just pull yourself through and stand strong. Gives you the energy. So I'm 41, and I can tell you now, going through the whole life journey, you train. It trains you. It gives you power your whole life. That's what it is. That's what you're training. When you're younger, it's more like when you're doing any martial arts, it's just like movement. That's what I'm trying to say, movement, you know what I'm saying? But then as you get older, the root comes into the root of it. And it's not so much you doing martial arts, it's true what they say, it starts to do you kind of thing, like you take care of your going through and it takes care of you. So it basically guides you through life. In the physical, not just as a philosophy, but as an actual physical entity, it brings the power into you. So yeah. I'm heading back now, but so what I'm trying to say is giving yourself that extra power of doing something like that, putting yourself through that rigorous training. Even when you don't want to do it, it might not be loads, but a routine that's like you sweat it and you burn into it, you do a workout. I believe the martial arts is good for anyone as well, the coordination and stuff. as that. I couldn't just do exercise myself, but I'm just saying, exercises though in general, yeah, in control of your mind and body, you feel your own power, then you can understand what relaxation is. You can fight through difficult times and have that reserve energy. That's what I call it, reserve energy, and some kind of comfortable feeling, you know, to get through where we have to go through, you know. You know? So that's what it basically is. That's what it basically is, yeah? So the point I'm trying to say is, it's not just something you do like because you want to do it sometimes, no. It drives you, it's your power. 24 hours, yeah, 24 hours every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to say to you there. Maybe you're not training in martial arts, you're not training, you're going through every day. I mean all day. You train every day, yes, but I'm saying you don't train all day once. But it gives you the power all day, even when you're sleeping. Everything's just better. Take care of your health. Exercise. You know, take care. Any age, whoever you are, you do that little bit, and it'll push you through. Not push you. It'll protect you. It will take you. It'll give you a lift, like being given a lift in a car rather than having a walk. You know? That's what it will do. So we've had a nice walk here. I've had an absolutely long, exhausting day. Me and my shadow here. See shadows, but we're walking down this road. I'm just trying to say, you know, that's what it does. See? It makes you be able to go a bit further, do a bit more. A little bit more power gives you more ability to survive, you know. To bang on, you know. Is that the moon behind me? Oh, I thought it was the moon. No, it's a street light. So hold on 1 second. You got to remember that. You've got to remember that. So I'm trying to get in the door. The elevator there. Getting in. So there we go. And yeah, I had a bit of an extra. I'm covered in sweat. A busy long day tomorrow. I want to go home, have some food. I'm hungry now. But yeah, all in all, take care of your health, is what I'll say. If this lift starts moving, we'll be happy. Okay. Focus. You need that extra power. And do get more rest and sleep too.